And like it's really a crazy feeling whenever, I'll meet somebody at a show and they'll be like, "Oh, how was so and so?" Like
And you're like, how'd you know
asking
that?
me about. Yeah, it's wild.
You
And
know,
then I get like really creepy people that are like, that are like, I like some guy like congratulated me out in public, and like I was like, oh, like thank you, like he congratulated me for like winning a title, a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh, thank you. Are we friends on the internet? And he was like, no, I just Google you once a week, and I'm like, what? Like,
whoa.
that's wild. I
All
would
right,
have preferred if you just told me you had Instagram.
yeah, like that's fine. I Google you once a week is I don't know. I know you've got, and I'll get to it, a great store on prowrestlingtees.com, but if you could make an I Google you once a week shirt, I'm sure that would sell like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how. Oh man, I'd have to use like the eye emojis like for the for the double O.
Well, listen, speaking of, following you everywhere you go, I said you had a busy couple of weeks. Of course, we had the blood sport, and then Shine 61. You were up in New York, you teamed with Jenna Von Muscles, and you took on Better Than You. I know you've wrestled for Shine before. That match got it got This Is Awesome chance. It got definitely a round of applause afterwards. Everybody was standing. Are you going to be more of a fixture in Shine going forward?
I believe so. I know that I'm booked on another show for their next Shine, but yeah, they've shown a lot of interest in me, especially as of lately. Like I've done, I think, like 3 of their last shows. Like, so yeah, they're definitely interested in keeping me on the roster, and I like being a part of it. Like, I really dig all the girls in the locker room, and there's a lot of really good talent there. So yeah, man, I love being a part of that roster.
Yeah, I think WWN does a great job with both Shine, Evolve, FIP, ACE. I mean, I think they're a really underrated parent company of all those guys. And, Shine, I mean, top to bottom, Mercedes Martinez, AK, Evilise, they do such a good job in kind of like Evolve, like blending different styles together. And as a professional wrestler, I feel like it's, you're not pigeonholed into one particular style. And there's so many different women on that roster that can, have a different types of matches. And it's so, as a fan, it's so easy to watch because not every match is the same. Not every person on the show wrestles the same way. And there's a lot more individuality now, I feel like, than there has been ever before. Speaking of individuality,
I agree
sorry, go ahead.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say I agree 100%. I'm actually this weekend on Saturday. I'm wrestling for PWX. I'm wrestling Shotzi.
Oh wow! That should be a good match.
Yeah, and then Evolve is like right after that. I just wanted to throw that in there, right? Because they're doing like a tag up like show.
Oh, right. The PWX with, I forget his name, for Gabe Sapolsky from ECW. Oh, that's awesome. So that should be a great weekend. Is PWX going to be televised anywhere?
I have no idea. I'll keep sharing stuff though. Like they keep tagging me in information, so I'll just keep putting it out there.
That's awesome. That's going to be a really good weekend of wrestling. And, Evolve does the same thing. Evolve, they bring in the, I don't want to say it's a feeder system because I think that's a bad term, but Evolve is really directly related to NXT and the WWE network. Yeah. And they bring in a lot of the NXT talent to wrestle on Evolve. So my question is, when are they going to start bringing in the NXT women to wrestle on Shine? When will that happen? And B, who would you like to see come to Shine and you get to wrestle?
Oh man, I would love to wrestle Shayna Baszler. I've trained with her before, and I think that we would tear it up. I've trained with her, Marina Shafir, and Jessamine Duke. I would rip it up with all the ladies because we're all shooters. I would love to wrestle Io Shirai for sure, Candice LeRae for sure. All those women, like, there's so much talent at NXT right now. Are you kidding me? Like, I would die to get in the ring with any of those girls. I feel like they all have something different to offer. And yeah, shoot, top pick though, Shayna.
Shayna, that would be a great match. And Shayna, another one that made such a seamless transition from MMA into pro wrestling. I think that would be awesome. And I hope we get to see that. I know that, Cassius Ohno, Babatunde, Arturo Huas, and Austin Theory now on NXT coming over back to Evolve. So there's no reason we couldn't see that happen, and there's no reason they couldn't put it on the WWE Network, which they did with the Evolve 10th anniversary show. Have there been any rumblings that you've heard of there being future Evolve shows on the network?
I have no idea, honestly. I know that Evolve and Shine are ran by they're ran by different people, though.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how easy it would be, because I know that there's different people in charge of each thing, and I know that like Shine piggybacks off of Evolve, or whatever it is, that they piggyback off of each other. So that's how they're able to do shows together, and it's just pretty awesome that you've got these companies that are willing to work together to make a better product. And that's really what it's all about, is just trying to bring the best product to the people and make it the most entertaining. And it's just
it's a good
been
time.
a really wild ride, honestly.
Yeah, and on the 10th anniversary show, they on the network, they had the Shine Showcase match, and they had Shotzi on there and Brandy Lorenz. So it's such a good time to be a fan of pro wrestling. I wish all the negativity and the mudslinging and all the, X is better than Z and all that stuff, I wish that could kind of go away and everybody could just appreciate what's out there. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And if it's not your cup of tea, am I going to sit there and watch 3 hours of Raw? Absolutely not. But am I going to tune into NXT? Sure I am. Am I going to watch AEW? Yes. But that doesn't mean that people that want to watch Raw are wrong. It's just a different type of show. It's like, you like vanilla ice cream, you like chocolate ice cream. Who cares? Everybody likes ice cream. That's how I look at it.
Exactly.
And, speaking of different styles of wrestling, last weekend, was it Southern Honor Wrestling? You teamed with Tommy Dreamer against the only picture I saw from that was, I believe, a chain wrapped around your hand and a light tube being smashed over your back. So tell me what went down in that match.
I think it was a kendo stick that I got hit with.
Oh, it was a kendo
stick.
But
yeah,
good lighting.
It shattered though.
Yeah.
I got a really strong back. I'm jacked. No, I'm just kidding.
Lots of lat pull downs. I'm with you.
Right. So that was super, super fun. I don't really ever get to do that much comedy stuff, but I got to do a couple of pretty funny things with Tommy, and he was so good to me. I can't stop thanking him for the experience, because man, he was just out there talking to me, and he was just saying the nicest stuff to me. He was like, man, you were effing brutal. And it was super cool, because I'm out there chopping the crap. I literally chopped the life out of David Ali, and Tommy was like, oh my God, you chop harder than any dude that I know. I'm awesome. He didn't really say it like that, but he was just like, you chop hard as hell. And I was like, well, Shannon would divorce me if I didn't. And I was like, we're not even married, and he would divorce me.
Isn't that so cool though? A guy like Tommy Dreamer, who's been in the business probably 30 years now. It's so cool to be able to give a lot of knowledge to the next generation and work with the younger talent. And I think it's so cool to see, just like you said, so many people working together and everybody wanting to make the quote unquote business a better place. I think it's such a good time.
I agree. And that was another thing, when we were after we were celebrating our victory and everything, we were walking up to the ramp and everything, and Tommy was turn around, get one more bow in, and he was he started yelling like, "This isn't about my generation. This is about your generation. You're the new generation." And like he just I don't know, dude. I almost started to cry. I was like, that is like the nicest thing that you could ever say to me, you know?
And for someone like that who's been, like I said, has been around so long and literally done everything, the guy's main evented Monday Night Raw and ECW pay-per-views. I mean, I just think that's such a cool thing. I mean, and he's not wrong. I mean, if you go to your cage match and all your matches are listed on there, you are insanely busy. So you're a tattoo artist, you train jiu-jitsu, you train and compete in pro wrestling. How do you fit it all in? What's the secret? Besides 4 a.m. Actually, it's probably the 4 a.m. workout, right?
Yeah, that's when legends get up.
Or go to bed. I've seen that meme. It's like 4 a.m. Either legends wake up or go to bed. I know I've seen it somewhere.
Yep. That's it, man. Lack of sleep, fueled by caffeine.
Caffeine.
I don't party.
Smoothie, right? Oh, that's
yeah.
That's the other thing. It's about living a healthy lifestyle, which is definitely different now than it was back in the day. But you have Shotzi coming up this weekend. What's a short-term goal and what's a long-term goal we can expect?
Man, short-term goal. I really am. I'm really trying to compete like as much as possible in pro wrestling and in jiu-jitsu competitions. I'm sponsored by Scramble, and I just really want to get like their name out there too more. And I want to definitely get my purple belt. That's a long-term goal right there for jiu-jitsu. And I want to just be able to do this for as long as possible because it really makes me happy. And I also like helping other people out too. So like in class and everything, like I'm always trying to like help people grasp concepts that like I understand that they might not understand. And like helping other people, overcome like what's really like the stuff that I had to overcome,
Sure. A positive role model
situations.
Motivating, and I mean, you definitely do it all. Everybody, I want you to go to check Pro Wrestling Tees, ProWrestlingTees.com, and look in Lindsay Snow. You have the coolest Street Fighter 2 inspired T-shirt on there, and I want to make sure everybody goes there and checks that out.
Thank you. Yeah, that one's like definitely one of my favorite shirt designs ever.
Yeah, I'm all about the
one of my.
So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, one of my friends that I used to tattoo with, he drew that up for me. So I was pretty lucky to have him do that for me.
For sure.
But yeah, man, I've got the Pro Wrestling Tees. I just got some trading cards made by Four Corners Cards.
Oh, cool. Where can they find those? Are they on your Twitter? Are they gonna have them at shows? Where can we get them?
I bring them to shows with me right now. But yeah, if you just hit me up on Instagram or on Twitter, I can make sure that you get one.
Totally will. Yeah, and we definitely want to get the link out there for that. And again, Pro Wrestling Tees, Lindsay Snow. Lindsay, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you stopping by the show on your very long drive home. We wish you nothing but the best of luck this weekend against Shotzi Blackheart.
Thank you so much. And just so you know, my name is spelled LINDSAY. Yeah, because like for some reason nobody can spell it right. So
so it's Lindsay.
It's Lindsay, but it's spelled with an AY.
It's like one of those.
I'm awesome.
It's like one of those names that could spell like 4 different ways, right? It's like Lindsay.
Dude, you wouldn't even. I just started telling people that my name is Snow. Like, yeah, just Snow.
Okay.
It's a little easier to spell.
The early '90s rapper.
Like the rapper.
Yeah. If
Informer.
Snow, can you freestyle all of Informer right now by Snow?
Dude, no, I can't. I don't even know how it I just remember that it's like I don't even remember the words. I don't even know if they're